Dave, you've been singing and playing music for quite a long time. How long do you reckon?
Over 40 years.
And how did you start?
New Theatre, Reedy River, 1953.
And what did you play in that?
I didn't play anything, I just watched it. I was 12 years old.
Of course you were. And it had a big impact, like a lot of people.
Learned all to play all the tunes on a homemade flute made out of electrical conduit. And that's what got me started and into the game.
And then you got involved in other sorts of music?
Yes, active in singing with the guitar, banjo, and then gone on to fiddle, played in Celtic music, Australian dance bands, active in brass bands, and including Enfield Brass, C-grade band, Australian champion marches for 2011, 2012, and where our band hall is in Klemzig, which is Australia's very first German suburb, and so we change uniforms and become the Klemzig Umpar band, playing the Hofbrau music and for Schützenfests and Oktoberfests, a great money earner for the band. And I've been involved in a late starters bebop and swing band called the Chicago Show Band.
Yeah, it keeps you busy, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Hey, tell me, with the German tunes and songs, are there any that have been written either by yourself or other people here, or the tunes, are they ones collected here, or are they just like the repertoire you get on an Umpar bar?
That would be just the ordinary repertoire. Absolutely. There's tons of the stuff, and that's nobody's either had the courage to locally write a German tune concerning local Germans.
I bet there was, but they just probably weren't collected, because there weren't any really collectors out there in the scrub in certainly at the end of the 19th century, early 20th century.
You've got to understand that everybody kept their heads below the sandbags for over 50 years in the German community of South Australia.
And what's your favourite instrument you've got there? Tell us about the concertina.
Oh, this is just the latest one. I've always been a born folkie that I want to be jack of all trades, master of none. But I was mainly moved by trying to. Most of my friends, either on button accordion or concertina, were just playing the air. And I've come from over 30 years playing in an Umpar band, so I want Umpar along with my tune, and I've endeavoured to incorporate that into my playing.
Give us a tune. Very nice. How about playing us just a quick little bit of one of those German tunes that you'd play? So they're not that far removed from the dance tune repertoire that the ordinary, social country dancers would have played. And some of those German tunes would have obviously travelled to Queensland, with German community, Victoria.
Well, that's obviously that even though that we have Anglo-Saxon Celt we've also got to realise that there's the influence of German settlement into our music too. Basso Viennas and waltzes and which were very popular at the time.
Polka,
Late colonial times, polkas and the like, very much German influenced, and of course all the very creative tunes were coming from people like Johann Strauss II from Austria, and influencing dance music of the day. Plus, of course, Mr. Hohner and his button accordions and mouth organs, and his built-in. That had influence on Australian dance music.
Okay, and I mean, I know you know hundreds of ditties and songs and things. What's your favourite song? It's a hard question, but what's your favourite song just to sing for yourself? You know.
Oh yes, well, last month I celebrated my 50th wedding anniversary, so I looked up on the web and got the verse and melody for the Golden Wedding Day.
That would have been played at many bush and city dances, I reckon,
sure.
over the years.
A lot of people forget the verses, but it's very assuring to know that I've never been disappointed in looking up on the web. I've always found what I've been looking for of songs that are right at the back of my childhood memory.
What's the first verse?
Yeah, hey?
How's the first verse go?
On the old farmhouse veranda, there sat Silas and Miranda, dreaming of the days gone by, and said, "Hey, now come on, dearie, you were always bright and cheery, now a sad tear dims your eye. They are but tears of gladness, they are not tears of sadness, it's been 50 years today since we were wed." Then the old man's dim eyes brightened, and his old stern heart it lightened, as he turned to her and said, "Put on your old grey bonnet with the blue ribbon on it, and we'll hitch old Dobbin to the dray. Through the fields of clover we'll drive down to Dover on our golden wedding day."
Beauty. Thanks, Dave.